there everybody, so in this video we're going to feature a couple of cases from UAG, Urban Armor Gear. And so if you had the Note 7 and you had to give it back and you really like Samsung but you didn't want to maybe go with the S7 because it had a smaller screen, you wanted the biggest possible screen there, and you decided to go back to the Note 5 maybe because you wanted to stick with the Note series and the only way you could go is back to this Note 5, or you still like that 5.7 inch display over the 5.5 inch display on a S7 Edge, you want to go back to maybe the S6 Edge Plus here, which very much still has that great curved front glass, very nice look to it, but it's got that bigger screen. So if you went to any of these devices after returning your Note 7, these are a couple cases that you might want to consider here. So as we all know, both these phones, all glass back, they look very beautiful, so still very good looking phones. Look at that. These are still some very nice, gorgeous looking phones here. Same here on the S6 Edge Plus, but of course, like we all know, glass on the back, fingerprint magnet. Not only that, but scratch prone. If you drop it, it'll most likely crack the back, so when you're out and about, you're probably going to want some cases to cover that up and protect that investment. And so these cases from UAG will do that. And so for me personally, I like thinner cases while providing a little bit of protection, but every once in a while you're going to need a case that's a little bit more rugged, depending on what you're doing. If you do a lot of outdoors activities, you want to go camping, you want to go hiking, even if you golf, you got this in the golf cart, it falls out of the cart, it may crack, so you want something a little bit more rugged sometimes. Or you just do like that rugged case, but you don't want to go with something like an OtterBox, you want something with a little bit more character. You might want to consider these UAG cases. So we'll take a look at the case for the Note 5 here first. So here you go, Urban Armor Gear. Pretty decent presentation here, but let's pop it open and take a look at the case itself, since that's what we're all here for. So we pull that out here, dump the case out, and there you go. So this is the, I believe, ash color. It's basically a smoke black, so it's got that smoke tint to it. It's a slightly, so you can still kind of see through the back, so if you want a hint of your phone peeking through, there you go. But it is made of a hard shell plastic here. You can feel it. You can hear that. It's not really too bendy. It's not really too thick either. So it's fairly slim while providing a little bit of extra protection here. So you've got these kind of like rivet type screw looking things. It feels plastic, so it's just, yeah, it's definitely plastic. And you kind of feel it's kind of squishy, so it's just there for that look. But it's got that honeycomb back, which is pretty much here on the inside for probably shock absorption. You've got textured sides for grip. Volume up and down here, nothing on the top except for the microphone. You've got your power button here, cutouts at the bottom for your S Pen and other ports there. So let's bring in the Note 5. Still very beautiful. Get it into the case. There we go. And that's what it looks like. So as you can see, it doesn't really add that much additional bulk here. So it's definitely a little bit thicker than some of the other TPU style cases, but it adds a little bit more protection. You can still see that glass back shining through there. UAG branding right in the middle. But adds that extra little bit of protection. It's a hard back shell. Feels really nice with the grips on the side. All your cutouts at the bottom. You can still get to the S Pen, no problem. And there's your top look. So fairly simple case. Add some character if you like that rugged look, especially if you're going camping, hiking, whatever you want the case to fit, to have that style of wherever you're going. You want that little bit of extra protection that some of the smaller, slimmer cases can't give you, but you don't want anything with huge bulk. This could be a viable option for you. So that's the UAG case for the Note 7. Let's take a quick look at one for the S6 Edge Plus here. Same packaging. This is I believe they call it the ice color, but it's basically a clear case. I've got the gold S6 Edge Plus, so I want to have that gold shine through. So same style case, hard shell. You can see how rigid it is there. Same kind of grips, but you're not going to get that full side protection that you do on the Note 5, obviously, because the S6 Edge Plus has those edges on the side. So it's going to be a lot thinner, but it does give you that grip still and enough protection for whatever sides that phone does have. Volume buttons, all your cutouts there, power button. So we'll bring in the edge here, pop it in, goes in very easily. And there you go. So you can see here from the side, it does give you enough protection for whatever side it has, but because you've got that edge-to-edge rounded off display there, not much you can do to protect that. If you notice, the corners are raised up a little bit here, so you can see it from the front. If you can get that to focus, there you go. So you can see these raised edges on the corners, and we bring it into here, you can kind of see them there. So really, you know, a little bit extra drop protection there, so if you land on a corner, hopefully it won't shatter your glass. It gives you that little bit of extra shock absorption on the corners. All the cutouts at the bottom, no problem. I still feel that good grip on the sides, and see, so that clear color here lets that gold color still shine through. So if you still want to show off that style, but you want that added protection, a little bit of a rugged look, this could be a viable option for you as well. So that's what that looks like on the S6 Edge Plus. Bring back in the Note 5. So again, if you return your Note 7 for any of these devices because you wanted that 5.7-inch display, these are still great, beautiful devices. Both have that Exynos processor in it, so they're very snappy. So you want to protect them. These are a couple possible choices for you here from UAG. Give you that little bit of rugged look to it, a little bit of extra protection. So as always, if you got any questions, drop them in the comments. And thanks for watching, guys.